Hello and welcome back to some more Rune Factory. And as always, I start the video by going to bed. The last video that I have to record before going on my little weekend trip. It is not raining, but that does not matter. Yeah, hopefully I can get all of my watering critters to like me at a 10.0 level before the ending of winter, so they'll probably like me quite a bit by then. And then I could just buy a heck ton of grass seeds. Yeah, I could just buy a whole bunch of grass seeds and just only have to worry about that. I could buy some grass seeds now. Don't wanna. What is there to talk about in this episode? I have spent a few episodes recently talking about the event I'm planning on attending, the copious amounts of Commander that I want to play. Yeah, for this event, I remember when I went down to Vegas, I also took part in a few sealed events. This time, though, not doing that. Just there to play a bunch of Commander, go check out vendors, potentially get some new cards. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all I want to do. So whatever happens there essentially happens, but I hope everything is going to be well. With theoretically 23 entry tickets. Shoot, what's 23 times 25? So 2 times 20 2 times 25 would be 50 times 10, so about 575. So I'll get, yeah, if I can get the extra 3 entry tickets, whatever, that's a minimum of 575, actually plus I'm taking part in the Grand Melee, 675 minimum prize tickets that I'm expecting to get. So, like, I wish I could see what the prize wall has to offer. Maybe not necessarily individual things, but like, it would be cool if I could, use the prize wall to buy collector boosters or a collector booster box or whatever. Ideally, my plan, whatever, get a collector booster box on day 1, sort through it that night, put all them fancy cards in my binder, then bring it along. And then day 2 and day 3, either trade out the cards for other cards that I might want more, maybe. Oh, that's fine. Whatevs. Either trade out the cards for cards might want more, or just try to sell them for a good price. As I do. Brush the sheeps, brush the sheeps. Was anything really else working on? No, not really, yeah. And then just try to sell them or trade them, whatever. I'd imagine with so many people around, I could, oh, whoopsies. I could find people, during or between Commander games, just be all like, hey, I got, so-and-so fancy card. You want to buy it or trade for it or whatever? And then... So I think, honestly, other than specifically the One Ring, and potentially getting extra copies of the One Ring, there aren't really any other cards I particularly want from the Lord of the Rings set. I have pre-ordered a few of them, but I don't remember exactly which ones. I don't... Because, like, the thing about Magic these days is so many sets come out, and it's like, hey, this is useful in its own tiny little niche thing. And, like, oh, if you don't have a deck based around that one niche thing, you could either build an entire deck around it because this one card came out, or you could just completely ignore it altogether. Those are your options. It's like, hey, this creature comes out that cares whenever you sacrifice a food token. It doesn't make food tokens. So you have to have other cards that make food tokens. And then also have this out before you sacrifice them. And hey, look, you get an extra benefit. So it's like, hey, if you have a deck that already makes and uses food tokens, well then this is just an extra little boost. If you don't already have that, then this card really doesn't do anything for you. Alright, I think in the last episode I had touched on an Amori Battles deck, but I didn't really go into any detail about it. Battles are the newest Magic card type to be introduced. With a very special feature. They kind of almost feel like enchantments. So far all of them have an ETB, so they do something upon resolution. They enter... They enter under your control, but being protected by an opponent. So, you cast them, they resolve, you do an effect, and then opponent protects it. They don't actually control it, though. Players, other than that opponent, can attack that battle, and that opponent can, block for it, like as if it was a planeswalker. So, which already makes it kind of worse than just having a planeswalker out, because if you have a planeswalker out, an opponent attacks the planeswalker, then they're not attacking you, so, you're somewhat protected. Oh gosh, right, this is probably going to take more than a full rune bar, right. But, oh well. If I could gain 3 levels a day, I could still make it up to 99. If I make 2 levels a day, I can still make it up into the mid to high 90s, so starting at exactly at 76, let's see how far we can wind up going after all. So, alright. And battles come in with a specific number of counters on them. When you attack them, that number of counters goes down, again, like a planeswalker. And when they run out, you exile. The card gets exiled, and then its owner, the person in whose deck the card began the game in, or the person who had brought it into the game, or if the battle is a token, then the person under whose control it entered the battlefield. But if it is a token, then this part doesn't actually apply anyway, so whatever. And then its owner can cast the backside of the battle for free. Sometimes it's a creature, sometimes it's a sort of sorcery. There's some that are enchantments. There's at least one that's an artifact. There's at least one that is a planeswalker. So you can get almost every other card type from battles. So the issue is that the early game of battles is really, really tricky, because, I mean, for one thing, to make an all battles deck, you would need a battle commander, which there just is not. There is a 5-color battle, so might be able to convince people to let you use that. Might. It's never a guarantee. So, since you can't put in just creature cards into your deck, because creature cards aren't battles, how are you supposed to have, you know, anything working out? Well, you have lands in your deck. You can run creature lands, lands that turn into creatures. There are a few specific creature lands that make unblockable creatures. You can just run those. Or that make creatures with evasion. Flying, or menace, or skulk, or actually just unblockable. And use those to attack the battles. And then you can flip them and get other creatures and whatnot. That way. I think the biggest benefit to doing something like this is the fact that... Oh wait, shit, I totally forgot to go into that cave like I meant to. Oh, whatever, I'll do it on the next time, I guess. The biggest benefit to doing this would be... Sorry, I'm drawing a blank because I'm trying to think while I'm talking, and that never goes well, right? Yeah. Then if your lands can turn into creatures, then there are times when you just don't have any creatures out, so you can swing in. Oh no, was it not swing in? There is at least one specific battle that acts as a board wipe. Put that out, wipe the field, then turn your lands into creatures, and then swing at the battle. I haven't had many games with this deck yet. I've had literally just one. So I don't know exactly how effective it is overall. That's just up to... pretty much just up to guesswork, really. So look, mining is getting a huge boost. Just... Why is it that sometimes the monster gets like a bunch of iframes, and other times it just flat doesn't? So it has above 96 health. So 92 there. Okay. Above 96, so 97 to 104. Yeah. 97 to 101. $98 to 101. Cool. Regardless. Well, so, right, yeah. Yeah, I've only played the deck once, but it's really awkward how it works, because at least in the early game, you kind of have to split your forces between putting out the battles and doing their things, and some of them actually give you tokens, by the way, and actually attacking them if you plan on using lands to attack with. So it's like, okay, fine, you can put out a battle, but then, like, you don't have any mana left, and you don't have any, like, creatures, so you have to just end it. What you really want to do is find someone who's open, or I mean, somehow, give them the battle, and then attack it so you can flip it right away. No, I don't think strength went up at all on that. But hey, we got 1 level in a day. Only took about 1.5 rune bars, but we did it. Yeah, I should stop mining. Yeah. Find whichever cave it is that can give little crystals, and just mine the heck out of that one specifically. Yeah, I really wish you could just buy the elements and stuff in this game like you can in Rune Factory 4, Rune Factory 5. Because, or just, you know, buy the stuff that gives you the boosts flat out. Because that would be so much better. Oh, shoot, right, I was going to buy fodder. I mean, I guess I technically still could, right? It's not yet 6. Just go and buy just a whole bunch of fodder, and also sell a bunch of stuff too. Sayonara. Peace. Love and war on the planet Earth, and however that goes. Okay, cool. So I really hope that that place is just open right now. I mean, it should be.
Come on in.
Show me your wares. Right, probably should have stopped at home to drop off all these things, but oh well. I did not do that. Sell an extra 25 grand's worth of stuff. Go here, pause. Okay, okay. So, fine. So if I want to get everything up to, say, 99. That'd be so 10, so 9. 20, okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. And that one's still fine. So if I get 14,
come on in.
That'd be good.
Thanks for coming, like always.
14, and by 14 I mean 14 stacks. Easy enough. Oh.
Yo.
Hey. Here, let me... Alrighty. So, we've done a few things already. But, hey Zero, welcome to the
Hello.
final recording before the vacation trip. You are very quiet. Are you sleepy? Oh. Yeah.
Nothing is different. So
Alright. Do. Okay. Just about to go and feed all of the aminals is all. I've been mostly focusing on farming up experience, trying to get that up as much as possible. I've also been talking about the things I plan to do while I'm down there in Edmonton. It is unfortunate that we won't really have time to, you know, do classic Edmonton stuff there. But, oh well.
indeed. Oh well.
Wait a second. Oh, whoops. It's probably gonna be fine though. Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah.
I got a level 6 sweet potato. Which means that this whole field is ready to be cut down and replaced with the next tier of sweet potatoes.
Ooh.
Yum, yes. So, I have to go back home and get all that stuff ready to go. So we can go and get that all done nice and quick. Cinnamon, get off the wall. Off the wall, Cinnamon.
Meow. Meow.
Received 1 sweet potato seeds.
Meow.
Oh, whoops. Also need this tool. But yeah, so earlier I went to do, I went to do my recording, as I do. And then, basically 1 minute in, the power went out.
Yeah, what happened?
I have no idea. When I went into the hallway to check to see if it was the whole building or just me, I heard some people talking about the power being out. So I'm guessing it was also in the other apartments as well.
Oh, so it wasn't you that forgot to pay the power bill, it was your building.
Yeah. I also did a check online just to see power outages, and it said that my town was... like, my whole town was having potential power outages.
Oh, that's concerning.
So, due to all these storms that have been going on and whatnot, apparently lots of places are having power outages, and we'd gone hit with one.
Huh.
Yeah. Finally went to all the trouble to get a computer that won't just, die every recording due to a blue screen, and then it dies due to the power going out instead. Oh, also we talked to Tabitha to try to propose. We didn't actually get the chance though. She proposed to us.
Oh,
But we weren't allowed to accept it because our house doesn't have a large bed yet.
Oh.
So we have to get the large bed, which I believe is given by the guy who likes to come around every weekend. Let me actually double check that. Let me go village.
I have to say, I just find it funny that someone proposes to you, and you have to say, no, my bed isn't big enough.
No. She proposed. I said yes, and then she said, "Oh, your bed isn't really big enough for both of us, is it?" Like, she proposed and then took back her own proposal.
I mean, here's my immediate thought on the matter.
Next weekend.
Does she not own her own bed as well?
I mean, she is a maid, so probably not.
Oh, fair point. Fair point. What I would have suggested is, yeah, just bring her bed, you know,
and just put the beds together?
Yeah. Much more efficient.
No. She wants us to sleep in the same bed, apparently. Oh, cute quadrant. Hi. So, next weekend, in-game, Ivan will be in town selling the double bed. So we can make sure to save scum to make sure that the next weekend it's not raining. Then go talk to Yvonne, get the double bed, then go talk to Tabitha, and then get married, apparently. And that will be 1 week before winter begins. It feels really weird to play a Harvest Moon type of game and get married within the first year. But I mean, I guess that's also a thing that you can really potentially do in Rune Factory 5 as well. Because I'm not 100% certain, but I think that we've gone further into the calendar in this game so far than we have in Rune Factory 5. If not, it's probably pretty close. And in that game, we beat the entire game within the first spring. Hey, we finally got a second level for today. Right? Yeah, we started exactly at 76, so... If we can keep up this routine of getting 2 levels a day, then we'll be on a pretty good track to reach level 90? So what, 12 more levels there. We have about, what, 10 more days after this one. Yeah, if we can get 2 levels a day, minimum, then we can be level, what, 98 or so? Before going into the next dungeon. And if the level cap really is just 99, then that gives us a lot less to be concerned about. So that's pretty cool.
So what do you think will happen first? Getting married or hitting the max level?
Probably the marriage. It all depends on how long the marriage takes. Although it would be kind of cute to have a winter marriage. Oh no, that's right! We'll have a marriage at like the end of fall. It's a Halloween marriage!
Costume party!
Yeah. Did you see that post? Couple invites all of their friends and family for a Halloween costume party. Turns out they were getting married.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that, yeah.
That'd be fun. Every Halloween can just be your anniversary. Oh, right. I should probably head on back. Excuse me. Just that little bit of time, we already got an extra almost an extra like half a level just from that. Alright. No, that's just one. Nom nom nom. Alright, well. So, yeah. I think I've got just about everything that I need to get packed. I'll try to finalize the bulk of the packing tonight, and then, of course, tomorrow I'll do the miscellaneous things like packing up the Switch and whatnot.
Fun.
Yeah, hoping I'm not forgetting anything that needs to be packed. Have toothbrush, toothpaste. I have clothes, will travel. Have most of my magic stuff. So, yeah. I think the end result is I'm bringing 9 commander decks down.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, I am planning on playing, was it 24 games of Commander. So, and one of the decks is just there for the Grand Melee. So it's really more like 8 decks for 23 games. So I can use each deck 3 times.
Interesting.
So, you know, fun. Alright, I guess I won't use the hammer an extra time then. Oh well.
Oh no.
What is there? This is right and there. Sleep. But yeah. Huh. I mean, yeah, the math almost actually just works out right there. Whole bunch of command attacks. Use each one pretty much 3 times, yeah? Sounds about right. Some might get more attention than others, but that's just how it goes, I suppose.
That's how it goes, you suppose. Ow. Oh, that's right. I got some news recently. Stacklands is getting DLC,
in July, I believe they said. They're aiming for a July release of their new DLC. So when that comes out, I guess we're gonna have to do a whole lot of, whole bunch of Stacklands to play all of their new stuff.
Sounds like it.
Probably starting from a new save file just to really explore everything the game has to offer from the get-go.
Nice.
Yoink. Walk into the sheep coop carrying an axe. Don't worry, little sheepy sheeps. I'm just here to peel you.
Kill your sheeps.
Yes, it's much better to walk in with a watering can, so they think I'm just here to water the sheep. Damn. Oh, that's right. I know we probably won't have time for it, but I did pack the Ruby books as well.
Ah, nice.
It's like, who knows, maybe we'll have time to do a bit of, reading together.
I didn't know you could read.
I'm not Applejack. And here I was about to offer that I could read it to you as a bedtime story.
Silly Claire.
What, are you going to say that you don't have a bedtime? Because Simmons says that you should have a bedtime.
Oh, I don't have a bed.
Well, that's gonna make things really awkward when I sleep over.
That was a joke. Oh my god. I just got murder-fied.
What are you doing?
Fallout.
You sound like you're playing Among Us. Getting murder-fied like that. How dare you. Speaking of which, I hear the next Fallout game is going to be really refreshing.
It's gonna be really wet.
It's going to be really refreshing.
Why?
You know, Fallout 5?
Again, what makes it refreshing?
Well, because, you know, you had, like, Fallout, then you had, like, Fallout 2, F2, then F3, then F and V. Now you're going to have F5. It sounds like it's going to be really refreshing.
I don't get it. What?
F5, the refresh button.
Oh. Yeah, I have literally never used F5 for that purpose. F5 is quick save.
So yeah, I got rid of that. Boom. Okay, perfect. Like I've been saying, if I can get at least 2 levels a day, everything is fine. Okay.
Well, now I see
nice.
why I got murder-fied.
This just too many people had your name, huh?
Oh, no, I got murder-fied by radiation. And I just didn't notice it because I'm playing with the sound off, so it doesn't get picked up and put it into the recording.
Oh yeah, the rats will get ya, I tells ya.
Yep. Oh, heck yes. Medic power armor. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. About to level up. I know from 98 to 100 hit points each. Easy. Ah, strength still didn't go up again. Right, well, I don't know. The music itself is pretty nice. Game just froze. I don't know what happened there. Okay, these things have exactly 100 health. 99 damage wasn't enough to defeat it, but 100 was.
Well,
I don't know why the game is freezing like this, and it's kind of scary. Come on, just last another like 20 or so minutes. That's all I really need here. Can end this episode in the middle of the day. I'm not too afraid to do that. Not too proud.
I have to wait to visit a fish packing plant.
Yeah, it is odd that it's been kind of storming for like a solid day. It is solidly windy, and it's been like raining and thundering more or less intermittently. It's like storms don't normally last quite this long. There is definitely something bad happening here. Yeah, I think RetroArch is trying to crash, but I'm not letting it. One more bout of this, and then we warp back to the house, save, and end the episode. Even if it ends a little bit early, even if it ends in the middle of the day, because I don't want this to crash and have to record a whole other episode all over again. Yeah. But hey, at least next episode I'll have a whole bunch of stories to tell. Heck, maybe I'll even like take notes while I'm down there playing magic games and stuff. Take notes about all of like the fun adventures or the fun experiences to be had and all that.
You about to say the fun friendships?
The fun fanfics? What? No.
Friendships.
Oh. I don't make friends.
With salad?
Just in general. Maybe I am the Salad Azura. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe that's why I can't make friends.
Well, technically it's not you don't make friends, it's you don't win friends with salad.
Yes, and if I'm the Salad, then people don't make friends with me. Maybe I am the Salad Azura.
Well, maybe you are.
Although I guess I'm a veggie salad now, which has even less potential to make friends, supposedly.
What other kind of salad would you have? And I guess there's a fruit salad, which I don't think would be wrong in this case.
You know, a nice chicken Caesar salad is really good. I remember there was a time while I was growing up where I decided to stop using dressings in salad, and everybody thought it was like so weird for it, but it's like, these are the same people who have been telling me my entire life that every single salad dressing is about 1,000 calories a teaspoon, and that I should stop using salad dressings if I don't want to be like fat. So when I stopped using salad dressings, I figured they'd be all like, oh, okay. But instead they're like, really? No salad dressings? That's so weird! And it's like, I can't win. Either I have the salad dressings, and everyone comments about, oh, well, that's so fattening, or I don't have the salad dressings, and everyone's commenting on how weird it is that I don't have the salad dressings, when they're the ones who made me stop having salad dressings to begin with. Also, a weird thing about being an adult is I don't really have same sort of condiments that I did when I was younger. Like, when I was young, it was like, yeah, you can put ketchup on basically everything, mayonnaise on some stuff, whatever. We had ranch salad dressing for the longest time to put on basically, not basically anything, but potentially anything. However, now, my entire, like, adult life, I've never actually even owned a ketchup bottle. I don't care for ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup is generally... Here's the thing about ketchup. Ketchup is what you put on food if you want it to just taste like ketchup.
Like, I have had tomato sauce that I've put on certain foods. But ketchup is just like, what, tomato sauce with sugar?
Yeah, basically. Now, I will say, the Heinz chili sauce, which is kind of... It's basically a better version of ketchup. If I want to use ketchup for anything, that's what I would use instead. It's like ketchup plus.
Yeah, and I don't even use tomato sauce on things that often. On a rare occasion, I might use some tomato sauce on, like, pasta. But even then, mostly no. Just, sometimes butter, soy sauce, maybe some cheese, and I was gonna say Greek yogurt, sour cream. Greek yogurt and sour cream are the same thing, essentially, though, anyway, so no big deal there. Yeah, ending this episode off a bit early because RetroArch is threatening to crash, and I don't want it to crash and lose everything. Although I did just save, and OBS hasn't been having an issue, and I could go that... You know what? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Still have lots of daytime left, a lot more grinding left to do. So the next episode, I'll be here to talk all about... Oh, I'll be here to talk all about everything that I've done during my, over this weekend. And after I get back from the trip, I feel like I should start doing a lot more recordings. Because I really liked it back in the day when I had, like, a solid month pre-prepped out. And I want to get back to that. At least for the weekly videos. Just have a whole bunch of them just up and ready to go. So I don't have to panic because we have to do Danganronpa in 2 days or whatever. Or, oh, I have to find some other new game to play or some such. I can just have everything and it'll be fine.